and take what was stolen back. So goodbye Fiend Script. Yep, so it's down.
I think he had Viper Strike actually. He stole that in the middle of the final blow. I believe that might have been what killed off the Sanking on the final blow, was the stolen Viper Strike. Good D-ward from Puppey, and well, Secret, they managed to actually defend their top tier 2 by making that aggressive play bottom, so not all too bad. 2-for-1 trade, they got a core, and they got their tower themselves, and got aggressive wards out. That was actually super nice from them, accomplishing this in one move. It's not easy to do when you're this pressured in the game. Behind.
But now they have to wait. Now they have to wait until they can actually have that RP back off cooldown. Because that's the intimidation going high ground. We have the Agnes fully done over on the Chen, but we've got a 37-second window where VP shouldn't be fearing the damage, like the initiation from Team Secret, so they go for the fight.
Oh, just have a Remnant out, really?
There goes your first little attack, a quick skewer back, and mid one. Well, he did have one a long way away, but it still doesn't stop Harsh from having that last tick of damage. And the support that came in is lost. Puppey is gone. Farda's trying to run out of here. Nightmare from Yamsor, making this a little bit more difficult. Farda trying to get back up that hill. Doesn't have skewer. Blink in 2, 1. No, Ramsey gets the attack in. One extra one from him will do the job. And Team Secret in trouble with 3 heroes down. That
is such an uncharacteristic play for no one to be that far out without a defensive Remnant and in such a position. He had time to react there, but didn't have a Remnant available to jump to. At least I believe so. It didn't seem like he had one. And then he got gripped. Finished off, and no one has...
He had one, he just didn't react to it because he ended up jumping out to it after the fight.
Harry Chen with Medallion, killing him off with right clicks. This is starting to fall apart a bit for Secret now. But, yeah. That Ember kill has snowballed all of it. It's just, the reason it's a bit shocking to me is that I know this is a mistake plenty of Ember players make. Also, some of the best Ember players, but it's just very rarely that I see Midway. He seems to be so good at always having that defensive play out when he's taking a risk. But this one time VP catch him off guard and they get massive value from that kill. That was a kill, into another kill, and a tier 2. So that was like a 4K swing, just that one Ember kill ended up resulting in. That's bad news for them. As now the waves are going to be pressured really hard with the Chen Aghanims. I still think he has his dragon, unless it got killed off. He's going to start just using that to push one wave at a time. A bit hard to see. He has one moving toward him in mid. Is that a dragon? Okay, he's got an Ancient Granite Golem, so it looks like they're planning to push. They're going to get the... Yep. So this Thunder Lizard is a really strong creep, in case you didn't know. It has some pretty cool abilities. Want to have a look at that.
Pasha, they're coming in around the back. Ramsey sees so much, so Pasha, he's being initiated on at the moment, but the rest of Virtus Pro are coming in. They need to kill Pasha up right now. Able to do so. Farda, he's waiting with a Shadow Amulet. Ramsey's walked over the top of him. He'll now go into the middle of the fight with the BKB triggered. Secret, they just want to kite for the moment, but they still want this fight. They do not want to back up from a mid one. He's waiting for the right time. Ramsey, the BKB is gone. Sentry Water's down, and now's your time, but no, the lightning had bounced through. Farda still not ready to actually blink it for that RP. Now he comes in. The RP will catch 2. The cleave damage is high from Team Secret. Farda will fall, but no one. He's bone dry of mana. They're waiting to bring him down. The Chen Group's trying to help out Puppey, creating space with a charge through. And it's no one on a triple kill, but Lil, the final man left, will be brought down. And Team Secret, patience is a virtue that will help them win this fight. Ace and Yamsor, the last men standing for Team Secret to be the victors of it.
And this is the exact sequence of events that they're going to need. They got a kill before the fight started on the Sand King, who is the big controller for Team VP. So it's a 5-on-4 already, and they get a 2-hero RP, and they have the Empowers running. And this was VP's choice to turn on the Ember, and they did get him here, but now they're starting to group up. They come in to contest Puppey, RP coming out on the 2 heroes, and Ace is just dealing the damage in this fight, running in.
Negative armor from Yamsor. I thought for a moment
that he was getting
VP...
sent home. Oh, he got purged. They purged it with Diffusal.
I thought for a moment that it was actually going to be VP's fight, because that lightning was beyond your proc bounce from the Viper that cancelled the initial jump in from Farda.
Yeah, he got a great chain lightning, but it
was still enough. VP hung around.
If Sand King is alive there, they team wiped him. That's almost a disaster in Secret, but they obviously go in knowing that there's no Sand King. If Sand King had buyback and had something to TP on, it could also been scary, but they took a risk and it paid off big time for them. Now PL is back on top of the gold chart once again. Ember did have to pay his life, but the key hero of the game now is the Phantom Laser. If he stays alive and gets kills, his next key item is hot. not that far away.
We talked about survivability, but this is after he has his Manta Cell, so you're already creating illusions. You've got your 7 defusal charges available. Poppy being stalked. Fada, okay. Smoke broke, Yapzor jumps in, triggers off the dust, but doesn't find the target he's looking for. They sentry instead. Paranoia reigns supreme for Team Secret.
I think one of their smokes broke, so yeah, tried to find them. Oh, this is a good aggressive ward that Secret got down mid though. They see this movement from VP.
Yeah, but VP's got their own aggressive ward on the other side of the river.
They only find the sentry with their own sentry. This ward is so good Secret right now. They know where all the heroes are.
Ace is bait. Ace is so bait, but then again, where's that follow-up? Butter runs in. He's got RP, catching out too with the bait bolt reduced damage. Do they actually have enough to go to work? No one. Now he burns the BKB up. Ace has to get the hell out of here. Mid one will arrive, but the fight's already over. The nightmare from Solo. Mid one wanted out. Pasha's playing on the back lines, but mid one's the critical kill that no one's able to claim. And part of that control, the 2-man RP was nice, but the damage just wasn't there from Secret. And now there's no PL for 55 seconds, no buyback available. Only the Ember has his, and he doesn't want to spend the money. It feels like they're just trying to create some space here. Fada. Okay, well that's too fast for you.
They need Remnant Burst, or they need PL to be stronger when they get the RP off. I think PL didn't have his illusions yet, and he was stunned by the Sand King in that fight.
That's all. Wave of Terror to give vision.
That's something.
Yep, there's observers and sentries that will give that high ground vision for them. Buyback does come from the Ember. The tier 3 tower cannot go down. If that tier 3 tower falls, it'll open up the shrines and Team Secret lose more control of their map. The Blink Skewer off the back of the telekinesis. No one's in so deep, but Pasha! Epicenter is right on the money! Yapzor will die of the sandstorm. He wasn't quick enough to save his Viper. The tower's still going down. The Chen Creeps are doing that work, but Solo and Pasha, they will fall as well. The Chen Creeps are retreating along with Lil. And now maybe with a Searing Chains, it's going to be 4 heroes from Virtus Pro. Punished, going for these kills. Ace once more. He'll dust up. He actually triggered onto Ramses. He'll close the distance. Maybe he won't. The BKB's there from Ramses. Diffuser play is what was helping out with that one. Ramsey quick stop with the doppelganger dodge. Wonderful play from Ace. He'll keep the charge going with Puppy underneath the shrine. Don't give 2 hoots. Bring down the VS. All 5 from Virtus Pro fall. Team Secret not only hold their tier 3 tower, take the fight, but now they can move into the pit.
That skewer. That's the exact thing that Secret needed in their base. They had to blow the buyback of Ember, but the value of that was way too high. They got so many exit kills from their ability to just chase through. And VP, again, VP chose that fight. They could have sacrificed their Viper and got out, but they tried for the epicenter play and getting in deep.
This is taking a while.
It really is.
The buyback's coming from the VS. All 5 players up from VP. Roshan at 50%. He's getting bashed, but Roshan doesn't help, but they find a target. It's Solo. They commit the Nightmare. He dodges the Spirit attack. Now Solo on the run. The charge is holding him in position. And Team Secret, man, they hate that guy.
45 seconds on his respawn could give
They get another one?
They get a second. He just got out of vision for the charge. Puppy can't see him now.
As the Observer walks on the hillside from Team Secret, just next to the shrine. That's what's giving him this extra information. Now Virtus Pro, they're still playing out underneath that Ace moves forward. Remember, he's got that diffuser blade, so he's looking to burn off the mana. Yapzor with the pickup as she steals Viper Strike. No one. He gets the BKB up. Epicenter and the double Burrow Strike. Perfect hit. Mid one and Poppy just evaporate instead. Yapzor needs to help out more. Fada gets the RP off at Ace. It's really all up to him. There's not a lot of mana to work with, but he needs that life. No one swapped up to try and create space as Chen sends him back, and Pasha will finally put the last nail in Ace's coffin. Fada, he's buying back. They do not want to let Roshan be taken. Then again, they're also going to get their lanes back in control.
Buyback for what? He has nobody to empower. There's nothing. I guess he feels like he has to start pushing out waves because nobody else can do it. VP will immediately be pushing down mid to try to get racks, but
with Shockwave and Fadebolt, they can at least kill the creep wave.
They can try to kill the creeps. There's no way they kill the heroes here.
It's going to reach the tower anyway. So even if you do kill off the creep wave, the tower is toast. And yeah, I think the call came out from the rest of Secret, or at least from Puppy. Let the mid racks fall.
VP aren't going to settle for this side. They want to get a secondary lane or Roche. They will get 2 objectives here. here of their choice. It can be a tier 3, or it can be retreating and taking off the shrine and then focusing on the Roshan.
Charges coming in. That shrine's still available at the moment. VP gonna try and get rid of it. That charge very quickly cancelled by Puppy.
They have to. He can't charge so early before his heroes respond, and they will take down the shrine before Ace can TP on with PL. So now PL has no way of getting into this fight. He has nothing to TP on. I believe he doesn't have boots of travel in his build. He does not. So VP will claim the Aegis and a full lane of Rax. If Secret get in too late for this and try to take the fight, they could flat out just lose the game right now. They're not going to be in time. There's no way.
Well, they shockwave. It's already too late. They don't even get past where the tier 2 tower used to be. They come underneath the Observer and Sentry. Yamp a quick blink away. The TL illusions will also time out. Oh, he's in the front lines. What is the Ember doing there? The Beans Grip control. Puppy charges forward, but he doesn't control Solo. And he was the main man holding down the core. No Ember for 70 seconds. Puppy will join him in the afterlife. 50 seconds on his clock. And now they can just go mid. Bottom lane's pushing in nicely. But hey, Black Dragon wins. So into the mid we can go with the rest of Virtus Pro. And they will rotate towards the top. They're looking for that second lane of Rax.
If only Secret had one more hero alive on these 3, I think they would have somewhat of a chance, at least here with Empower and a good RP, but there is no way they defend this lane of Barracks, and VP will go for the Juggler. They will go for the third lane of Barracks here. Oh, they do get one hero caught off here. That's a start for Secret.
Viper Strike to make it difficult for Pasha to survive. Burrow Strike is up. They forced off him in. Really, Pasha and the Hand of God. They can't even get him. Fada, he's killing couriers in the back lines, but only at the Observer Wards. RP is available, but Solo and Ramses are very nicely split. In fact, Fada missed him by that much.
That could be anything from that much to that much when you say it like that. It could have been a lot, but it was very little.
Are we doing physical hand gestures now for the crowd?
Yep.
For a verbal thing?
They actually, okay, so Pasha being caught there in mid actually stopped their push. They had to...
That much?
That much.
That much.
So, yeah, so Pasha getting caught in that mid lane basically slowed down their push so much because they had to run in and help him that they didn't manage to make the rotation to bottom. And this is a bit of hope for Secret. That tier 3 would more than likely have fallen if he just stayed out of harm's way. But Secret played on whatever was presented to them at that moment. Now...
Team Secret need a miracle, but they have RP with a lot of cleave damage, so miracles are available.
And this is the point when usually this PL will just be out of control. He has what he needs, but his team is so far behind all of them that, you know, even a super fat PL will struggle to win this game. If his teammates were just on par, this would be Secret's game by now. But they've been shut down so hard in the game that Ace will not be able to do it alone. They need a good RP and they need damage to come on from Ember. Ember can't die first again now.
VP's coming in. Team Secret smoked up. Need to dust quickly. Ramses stunning over on Poppy, so he'll be out this fight. The RP from Fada. It's 9 on 3. Fiend Script sold by Yapsor. Here comes your Burrow Strike from Pasha. Try and create more space. They're able to do so. Team Secret losing too many too quickly until Ace starts to create more of himself. If his team is dead, make a battle of the Clone Wars, but they'll be cleaned up. Epicenter does a great job at that. Team Secret 4 down again, and this may be it. When you're 2 lanes of Rax down, the BT aggressive push comes in straight down the mid.
The classic, we just killed them, split up and farm. This is all of your pub games in a nutshell right there. Oh, we just killed their team. Let's totally not take objectives.
Hey man, it's the Artosis thing. When you're ahead, get further ahead. StarCraft 2 start like farming style. But Virtus Pro, they know getting further ahead happens with Megas. So they're attacking into the tier 3 tower on bottom. SB's back up again, but with no Magnus, with no Ember. Team Secret, all they can do is just spam some illusions forward. Puppy and Yamsor trying to play this front line, and maybe with the Burrow Strike, they can do it. Solo is low. The illusions from Ace doing a lot of work. Megas are still up from Virtus Pro. Ramses, not a healthy man, but Ace can't really chase it. Pasha being forced after round. Now the charge from Puppy comes in. Lila sending him back, so they switch targets. They go towards the Chen. He will be the sacrificial mount, and Team Secret, they get something for it, but they've lost everything.
Get out of there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he is.
Started hitting the shrine. He could get dusted or sentry'd out, but
they don't know.
The sentry's there.
Ramses can TP, but they know nothing.
Megas 38 minutes in. You gotta say, if there's one,
I've seen worse.
If there's one word to just describe Virtus Pro in this tournament, it's aggression. They've played so aggressive. In this game, it was almost too much at one point. The first push bottom was really, really early and did drop a little bit around the 20-minute mark, but they recovered nicely, and they just don't give Secret room to breathe. They're playing so quick and making all these aggressive moves work. That's why Carry Venge is like the perfect pick for this kind of team. Like if you play like this, that is when the hero is the most effective. You're gonna see the breakdown here. Phantom Lance are having farmed so many neutrals, but Venge is getting so much gold from mainly the buildings. Look at that gold difference. Secret haven't managed to take very much, whereas VP have taken shrines, relaying the racks.
Yeah, they've basically taken everything Secret own.
They don't own it anymore.
That's eviction notice. The problem is Team Secret are still squatting on what is Virtus Pro's property. And Team Secret, they're looking to come out. They need some kind of quick pick. They need something that gives them some breathing room. Looks like that's what Ace is hoping for. He's got the heart. He's got the life. He just...
Blink didn't get the last hit on the ward, and then he hit it. Didn't have enough damage, and the melee creep took it. Whoops.
Money lost.
I think VP are having a great time right now.
That's a nice observer. What?
Oh, there you go. No. So Secret need a Hail Mary right now. Like, they gotta push out top, try for a smoke or any aggressive play and just get in there.
Maybe it's just bottom. Like, it's the only exposed lane of racks.
They will not get down there. They have to kill VP's heroes first. If they start pushing bottom, VP will just go for the throw. It's not impossible.
Mid one's attempting to do, at least with his push. Yeah. But there's too many heroes missing on the map.
When you have Megas, this is why Megas are so dangerous. You know, this
type of play.
Okay.
RB gonna go after Solo. No, he's not. No, he's not. Decisions poorly made.
I was only pretending, just to prank. So, when you have Megas, even if the Ember Spirit pushes in this wave bottom all the way to the Radiant base, the next creep wave will push it all the way back by itself. You saw that. Mid one worked so hard to get it down there, and his rewards are almost nothing. He gets very limited gold, puts no pressure on the map because VP are just going to wait here until their Megas come back up, and then they're going to have full control over the map once again.
That wave clear is so piss poor from Team Secret. Like, you Feybolt, you Shockwave, that doesn't do enough. Right now, you need to have 50 aces in order to control the VP push just from the Megas. When we get stolen. Oh, again, easiest thing to actually steal is Yapsor with the Fiber Strike being initiated on defensive heal setter up towards the end. Needs to actually get himself out of this one, but Yapsor, the damage is so high. The arming is in, the upping is beautiful, but the SP setter! Pasha with the stun in the back lines again! Ace is perfectly controlled. Team Secret have lost everything, including the game, the whole tournament. Virtus Pro are your champions of ESL 1 Hamburg. Finally, that title of major champ. They have claimed it.
This team was just fully deserving of this. I think they were the best team this tournament.
I don't think anyone would debate you on that. Such terrific play.
They won the finals 2-0. They beat Liquid 2-1. They looked very convincing in their wins in that series. And in this series, they just looked unstoppable. Secret had a couple of good moments, but it just wasn't enough. And Virtus Pro, like you said, finally a big title for them. Last time they got to the finals in the major against OG and lost in what probably in many ways should have been their Game 5. They lost that one. At TI, they got knocked out by the eventual champions. And this time they got revenge on everybody they wanted, more or less.
That they did. And this is going to...